9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, now usually we turn on the camera. I just realized that the camera wasn't on. And yep, we're here. How are you guys doing, man? Yes, all you Real Madrid fans, what a performance it was last night in the Champions League. Coming back to take the first leg of the playoffs 3-2. Nicely done. I think I'm waiting for Celtic and Bayern Munich. Yeah, that'll be for me. I mean, I'm just because, it's Celtic and you got Bayern Munich. Kind of interesting little combination of teams playing there. How are you guys doing? Thanks for the response for the latest video that I put up. Godspurs, my town, they really took those Forest Lads playing good 40 odd minutes with 10 men. Yes, they did. And thanks for coming in, man, today. Godspurs, how are you doing? Tiki Press, I'm doing well. The family is doing well. Today we're going to continue with you and me. Yes, you're going to be managing Leicester City and I'll be managing Tottenham Hotspur. We'll get to that very soon. It's a bit of a switch from the Dr. D. Today we're supposed to be doing diagnosis, but we'll put that on the back burner. We'll save it for next week because I have no idea how long this stream is going to last. Because today is the 1 week after Chinese New Year. They have something called Chap Gourmet. And as part of Chap Gourmet, there's going to be a lot of fireworks and firecrackers going off, and it could be around my neighborhood as well. It'll sound like guns going off. In fact, on cue. That's what I mean. So there's probably going to be lots of that going on. I mean, only the other day I was driving a car and somebody threw a firecracker underneath my car. So I was, I mean, sometimes I think, I love I love holidays and stuff like that. But sometimes I hope people look after their kids. Yes, what day are we in the save? We are currently in October. We got November and December coming. We're about to end October, actually. Hey, YDDDDDD66, how are you? You didn't hear anything? Maybe my microphone is just picking up the sounds coming into here. Yeah, if you didn't hear anything, that'll be good. That's because I probably didn't speak at that point. So I kept quiet. So if my hands go up like this, it's because firecrackers are going off. There's no point me fighting with firecrackers and trying to talk. You probably won't hear anything apart from the sound. So let's talk about the save a bit more. Okay, so essentially what happens is I've got this save where you are playing against me. Not really playing against me. You have your own battle as viewers of the channel. Use channel points. And you had a transfer wildcard and you guys use it for Antonio Silva, and we'll just discuss that really quickly, man. I'll explain why I think that was a brilliant move. Okay, looking at the situation right now, if I'm looking at this, prior to Antonio Silva joining you guys, this was your story. You had the worst defense. Antonio Silva has only been in the club for one game, right? So before that, your XGA was 22.5, literally saying, see, this is a really cool way of going into the game. I mean, if you want to know how weak is my defense, you look at this. You look at this. All right, these are chances you've been allowing, right? Goal scoring chances you've allowed. Now, if it's -3, it means that you might have had a good goalkeeper helping you out. Some really easy they missed some easy chances. Marcus, my training video was hilarious. Did you guys find it funny? Because I wanted it to I was trying. I mean, I won't say I was trying. I just want, because recently I think lots of people have come in and asked me whether I've gone to FM Arena, checked out the training. There's a training exploit. That SI haven't addressed, right? There's going to be a lot of firecrackers today, so there'll be a lot of pausing in what I'm saying. But let me know if it's you can hear. If you can hear it with the sound behind me, then it's quite bad. But I'll come closer to the microphone so you don't try to capture my voice. Essentially, it's trying to talk with firecrackers going on around you. It's worse than listening to music. Because it's for good luck. They have this long firecracker that ends with a big boom at the back end. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't get caught in that. It's coming to the big boom. It's coming to the big boom. And it's coming to the big boom. Yes, that firecracker is still going on. Wow, this is a long one. I mean, I once did it to my friend's house. There we go. Hear the big boom? That's the one. That's the tail end. It's got a big boom. There's a big kick in it. Okay, so essentially, hey, Sue, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream, Mr. Minnisi. So basically, I'm glad you liked the training video. I want to get feedback from you guys because it's definitely a different take. Because recently we've had this the conversation about the fact that you can actually do a whole week of rest and then your players will still develop. And I'm like, dude, seriously? Really? Let's do it the right way. So I was like, don't tell me you do the whole week of rest and then give them double intensity. Or don't tell me you give them a whole week of rest and then ask them to do additional focus. You want to talk about giving them rest, give them rest completely and see what the effect of it all is. Which is something I, think. Because even if you give them additional focus, they're still going to be training in their own time, right? So, you cannot do double intensity because you might be taking advantage of something in the game. So you got to play the game as in a way that, makes logical sense. Now, I'm not saying that the game is illogical. Yeah, there are parts of the game that make no sense. Like, that's why I basically said the press conferences are AI. The AI in press conferences is as advanced as a potato, which is true. I mean, if I'm not training my team, you would expect some kind of a reaction, right? From somewhere. There was no reaction. In fact, the players suddenly went from being unhappy to, hey, dude, seriously, this is the new way of this is how training is done in the year 2025. We chill. We play cards. So yeah, I wanted to do it in a different way. And at the end of the day, you would see the impact, which is your players are tired faster during games. In fact, when I was playing those games, I was discovering that, wow, I've got to really sub my players even at the 40th minute mark. I've got to think of taking a play off. Yeah. Wow. These firecrackers are quite something, man. Yep. So there's firecrackers happening around me. I should put a little crawler. I should sound like, it's Chinese New Year, there are firecrackers all around me, or I'll have to stop streaming, one or the other. Okay, so let's take a look at your team, right? So your team is not too bad. So in terms of scoring, creating chances, quite decent, 12.4. I'm not saying they're brilliant, but at least they're not at the bottom. So in terms of the rest, you should be clear of the rest, as long as you just fix your defense. And you did that with the addition of with Antonio Silva. So your defense has now been bolstered by this player. Hey, Ruff 707, how are you, man? So, wait, hold on. I'm gonna come in here because I'll have to. So occasionally, I keep saying this, but I hope you guys do understand. I will have to be silent as the firecrackers take control of the stream. It will sound I think that was 1 year when I was doing it. It sounded like gunfire. Sometimes these firecrackers just go off. You never know. I didn't expect it to be this early. Usually it's closer to midnight, 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. There's going to be a whole set of firecrackers later. Midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Watch some of my tutorial vids. Really? Wow, I'm touched. Thank you. So if you guys so far the response to the video, I mean, even though it's not like gone off and it's not like my, more videos I do about guides and stuff. I just wanted to do something, but it took a really long time to edit that video. Surprisingly, it takes more time to do a short video than a long video. Yeah, that's what I find. I mean, when I'm cutting a long video, there's almost a format there already. Only Manchester United team will be leaking and complaining if the training is too hard. Ha, you're right, man, Marcus. Yep. Yeah, man, I'm like, no training and everybody is like chilling, man. Yeah, I mean, I could come in here. Like sometimes, I mean, you want to make things easy for yourself. Of course, you rest and then you rest. But you will find that your players are fine. Yeah, your players are okay. See, these guys need rest. Right? It's only because we've been playing them so much. So you can come inside. I mean, what we can do. You see this? Okay, I'll show you. Let's do right. You do. That's simple. That's how you adjust the players. So you don't have to go in and worry too much. Silva has not been sent off. No, he's a reason why you guys have improved your defense right now. Because your biggest weakness for Leicester City was your defense. You know one thing about this country, I'm at the moment, Malaysia, there are way too many holidays. They got way too many. It's like when I came here, every now and then, I remember when I was working on a project here once, I was heading to the office and I went to the office and nobody was there. And the security guy said, "What are you doing here?" I said, "Yeah, it's a normal, it's a working day, right?" Then he goes, "I know it's the so-and-so's birthday." I'm like, the governor's birthday is a holiday. I'm like, what? And then when they have, that they have their Malaysia Cup, right? I said, like, imagine you have FA Cup, right? Okay, so they have their version of FA Cup in this country. All right. So okay. So whenever one of the states wins their cup, the next day is a national holiday. So if let's say I think the only reason why they do that is because most of them don't want to come into work, right? They want to just party. What's this survive relegation? So essentially it's you guys are managing a club. Your goal is to you're owners of the club, right? So you guys are in charge of Leicester City. Okay, and you got this, you hire the assistant manager, you transfer players in, and you are the owners of the club. You have a vested interest in making sure that this club avoids relegation. So it started off, you guys didn't start off very well. Okay, so I think the story, I'll have to tell the story every day, which is kind of okay for me. So you had Brian Kidd, 4-2. He lost his first game to West Ham. You fired the manager on the spot. I think after that, you had a new manager, Steve McLaren after the second game, you fired him. Then Steve McLaren came in and then he took over. And then you lost to Liverpool by only 2-1 and then 1-0. 1-0. And finally, Steve McLaren got his first win. Leicester City beating Aston Villa at home 3-0. And then you drew. The next game, you all lost to Palace. And then you drew against Leicester City 1-1. Chelsea. Then you beat Everton 3-1. And then you lost to, of course, me, 3-0. And this, you use the transfer wildcard that I provided you guys with. You can bring in any player if you're choosing, but you still have to operate, coming soon is going to be the transfer window again for you to add. Yesterday was Taipusam, exactly. Yesterday was Taipusam, today is Chap Gome. But it's not on holiday, but it's going to be fireworks everywhere, man. But you cannot buy them now. You have to wait for the transfer window. Yeah. You have Leicester still have money. 20 million. Yep. You guys as a stream, you guys will have to work together to decide who you want to release and who you want to add to the squad, right? Yeah. So Nelly Granville is the is the manager on the other side. You definitely need defenders. That's what you need. Yeah. I would definitely just be parking on defenders first, making sure your defense and your midfield. Like, the thing is, right now, there are not so many players that you can get. You only got 20 million. In my opinion, you already got a good defender in Antonio Silva. You need one more defender because you got a decent midfield. Wow, what is this? Who is this? This is Leicester City against Man City. Why am I managing them suddenly? Granville is supposed to be on holiday, for heaven's sakes. Okay. All right. Yeah, Spurs fan. That's me. Okay. All right. So, coming in here, let's see the situation. We've got Emerson Royale. Yes, Son Heung-min is fine. There we go. He needed a rest, right? So we just didn't give him any gym work. So he doesn't go to the gym for the next couple of days. He just comes out. So this is one way you can handle a player when you get the rest icon instead of sending for holiday all the time. I find that it's kind of effective. Yeah. Odogwi, right? Bentako, Sa, Dorrington. I think Sa. Okay, we'll play with Sa in the center. Playing Bournemouth. Son, Madison, Horta. Horta is not my kind of player in this position. We can use Juan Saforza because he's short, but yet, wrong player. He's short, but he's got aggression. I need aggression there. In my opinion, you need defenders. You need a central defender because you're playing to the manager's strengths. But you've been able to win games. Great. I would definitely be looking at improving in your team, right? It's a 4-2-3-1. He keeps wanting to play the Bropite as a DM, which is good. You got Dewsbury Hall, who's also quite decent. So you got two in midfield that are pretty good. No point in replacing them. I would be looking at getting another defender, central defender, so you don't have to always depend on Harry Suta. But Harry Suta might start a lot of games because I think his CA is quite high. Hey, Charoom, how are you, man? I'm doing well.
Hi, how are you?
I am doing well, man. How are you doing? Okay. Boselli with the ball. That's going to be easy for Wicks. The Wick man gets to the ball. All right. Looks like Tottenham Hotspur. But I'm not going to show you the results of the other game, but we'll catch up with them soon enough. Oh, no, you're not feeling well, Charoom. Oh, I hope we get better soon, man. So Forza does well. Kulusevski, he's got the skill, man. He's got the skill where he puts one in the air just like that. Oh, too easy, Campese. Oh, Son Heung, man. Taking advantage of a loose clearance. That's why heading. After that, we go and check out as the heading. Okay, watch. I want to see what happens here. Okay, who is it? It was Zabani. Okay, after this, we're going to check on Zabani. Okay, we will check on Zabani. I'll show you what I meant. Okay. Jabani. There we go. All right. Jabani's heading is actually 14. His technique is 11. All right. I'll tell you something. Everything works together in the game of football. Do you remember he rose up to win the header, right? Okay, now, thing about Football Manager is it's really funny. It's like it looks at several attributes at the same time. Now, you might say jumping reach and heading should be enough. This would be ordinarily quite good. No, I would go like, okay, this guy knows where he's heading the ball. But then when I look at technique, it goes like 11. I'm going like, oh. Yeah, but it's not always perfect, not always accurate. His technique isn't not Premier League standard technique. Okay, so 12 is the number you want here. It's very funny. This game has got these borderline numbers that is quite important. Yeah. But he doesn't make those kind of mistakes too often, but that was enough for us to take advantage of a loose clearance on Heung-min coming in to score. Probably... Okay, oh, good work, Dedic. Oh, he got Koreas. Connor Cody? I don't know. Connor Cody hasn't left the club yet. Yeah, but we will check. I think we transfer listed him and then, oh yes, I think supposed to go to it, what's that place? Oh, Son Heung-min with a flip and a turn. Okay, we'll see if he's got transfer listed out. Because they were saying that he can, we only transfer listed him, right? Yeah. Oh, nice work from Dedic. Rodon. Because only place that will give us 30 million for him is going to be sorry. Oh, second goal. What a beauty. I'm telling you, man. When this tactic is on fire, it's absolutely scintillating. Look at Dedic to Madison. What a turn. Look at this. Okay. And then what a boom. Boom. 1-2 buckle my shoes. Son Heung comes in. Pau Kubarasi, good young cheap. Yeah. When the time comes, man. When the time comes. Remember those lists. I would play Cody and Suta as 2 centre backs. I would never play Cody and Suta as 2 centre backs. Suta is like 20 this game quite slow. Even though it's a giant tree. Yeah. Problem is Cody. Yeah. Cody is a down. Cody is never gonna do you any wonders for second balls. That's the problem. Cody is really good in back 3 systems, but not in back 2. Back 2 is a liability. I just think is here is like the silly thing about this game is you're playing to the strengths of attributes as well, right? So third one, we took a short corner routine and absolutely ripped them a new hole. I tell you, I love short corner routines. It's almost as if it's an exploit. Look at that. Look at that, man. You play Cody in this, good on you, man. I just you needed. There were too many mistakes in the first few games, and since we added him, compared Cody's numbers to other players in terms of interceptions, the new signing was doing better. Wait until transfer window, then you can look at the numbers properly. Kubarasi. You can't bring him in now anyway. It's only Leicester City 0, Manchester City 0. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that scoreline, man. Look at that scoreline. 0-0 so far. You're traveling to the Etihad, doing quite well there. Emerson Royal, bring him on. I don't know. I don't really like some of these players. It's kind of okay. Just don't lose the ball. Okay. And then we bring Horta on. I don't think so. We got Dedic. Dedic can come with Udogui. Okay, and then we got Joe Rodon. Joe Rodon can. I need to get another defender. I mean, I'm looking at Alfie Dorrington. If I give him some games, then maybe. Okay, so we'll just bring on Alfie Dorrington, move Romero here. Okay. Rodon is already looking a bit exhausted. Yeah, you can't. That's a challenge. The next couple of signings you have to be players who are willing to come to Leicester City. Yeah, that's because you're Manchester United. Yeah, we can't just bring anybody into that club. If we bring anybody into the club, then defeats the purpose of it being a challenge. Yeah, Son, Emerson, Bissouma, he's on, and he's got himself a goal. Oh, what a goal. Bournemouth are being ripped apart, man. Bissouma with a simple pass to Madison. Son Heung-min looking up, sees the options in front of him and sets up Emerson Royal for a simple pass to Bissouma, who drags the ball away from the defender, creating space to put it past the keeper. Too easy that goal. Boselli now with the throw is on a yellow card. We haven't done any specific instructions for the players. That is a terrible goal to concede, man. We're going to berate the boys, even if it's offside. I don't think it's offside. I think it's on. It's on. 4-1, a silly goal. Silas Wamangituka. I will add that to the shortlist for you guys. Okay. What we'll do is we keep adding them to the shortlist for you guys, and you guys can evaluate those players closer to the closer to the time. Bissouma, what a ball! What a ball to Goico Reyes. That is absolute. Ooh, that would have been good if it was a goal. Here we go. It's gonna be a different corner. No, is it short? I don't know. Yeah, it's a weird shot routine, man. It's really strange. Okay, here we go. Vicario onto Romero. Romero plays one of those passes I absolutely hate. Yeah, but I think Silas has got poor technique. I don't know if he suffers from. We'll have to check. Oh my God, James Maddison drilled that. Neto should have done a lot better. That is frankly something the goalkeeper should have handled. I can't accept this, man. This is terrible. Look at that. I mean, come on. How does a keeper get beaten like that? Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Goico Reyes only was 6.6. Kulusevski's had a good game, but it's only registered 6.4. Bissouma comes on and stamps his mark, gets a goal, and quite a performance rating, man. Son to Udogi. Oh, loses out. Oh, this is going to be a chance. Oh, yes, it's a chance, but Dyson is in. Dyson misses. That was a defense. This is the other player you try to sign. Dyson. Okay. All right, dressing room atmosphere is looking good. We've won the game. Spurs continue their small climb. How have Leicester City done? So tell me what the score is between Leicester City and Manchester City. Guys, what do you think the score is going to be? Here we go. We're checking it out. Unfortunately for you guys, Manchester City still beat Leicester 3-0. Poor performance. In fact, poor Leicester only at 1. Suta played. Silva didn't have a good game. Yeah, still, I'm telling you, your defense is a problem. But like isolation, man, there's an isolation matrix here. Like, I think at the end of the day, there's nothing they had to offer. All right. Why? Okay, it takes a long time. You gotta like press twice for the game to start paying attention. Here we go, Ruben. Yeah. Again, we got the new signing there, Antonio Silva. Yeah, I don't like this defense. Yeah, I don't like the way the assist. Yeah, too high. They're playing with the AI is playing with very high pressing. What was the word for it? It's step up. Not step up more, but that the pressing intensity is too high. Yeah, to trigger. So many of them were moving up when there was a player turning. See, right? Look at that. Okay, watch this. Boom. Okay, too high. Again, boom. Second goal. Oh man, it's really poor defending. It's like that you don't have any steel in midfield, right, to actually put pressure on opposition players. Akanji gets the ball. Look at this, right? Look at him. Okay, as he goes up, it's quite deep. Pressing. Yeah, like almost as if you guys are playing with a mid block before 3 fillers. Yeah, that's it. Look at that. Why does he have to come out? You see, this is what I mean. If this is my team, oh, it's going to be hell to pay. It's going to be hell to pay, you know. Okay, you see where Dewsbury Hall is? This is a sign to me that if I keep the ball, if I was playing against a team, right, network play, if I see this in network play, you know what I do? I lower my tempo. So I move the ball slowly because you're going to come out, right? And then I just have like players attacking the spaces, attack duties, right? So all I need is like players that can play those kind of passes, just like lower the tempo while play pass into space. So what will happen is, you see Dewsbury Hall, look at what he does, man. This guy is here. He's already going. This guy is coming. This guy is going. Okay, look at how the gap opens up. Now, because Dewsbury Hall is no longer here, what will happen is the defense, one of these guys is going to come in and say, you know what, I've got to take over. And when that happens, these two get away. Boom. There we go. And the other one comes in as well, which is even funny. And this guy goes, I have no clue where. Okay, like, you know, like, okay, he's going to cover this zone here so he doesn't pass. But you got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 players on one guy. Holy cow. This is your manager's pressing intensity. So this is also manager related. I mean, this is like your players out of position. Your fullback has already left the pocket. This is football 101. You never do that. But they're quick to get back into position, which is okay. I'm always looking at small things like this. And we go. And then I'm starting to watch here. Okay, so let's see what happens. Stones with the ball. Who steps up? 1, 2. There we go. These two went up. Okay, and then he goes, I already out of position again. There we go. Now the DM from the right is on the left side. And then look at where Dewsbury Hall is now. He's gone right into the pocket here. What the is going on with this team, man? He's like, I'm like looking at this going, no wonder this team is losing. Their midfield is a mess. Yeah, it's a mess. Oh, this midfield is a mess. It is a shocking mess. And the worst part is you cannot tell by the style of play of an assistant. You got no matches, right? Where you'll find out which matches is the assistant manager managed, right? So it's gonna be hard. Right? So Suta played. Suta, what is this? Suta has got no confidence in his team anymore. Look at what he does, right? Okay, Dewsbury plays the ball. Suta has absolutely no confidence in playing the ball here or here. So he plays it in the one area where it's the lowest risk. It's like, I just put the ball here and hope for the best. Boom, that's it. And even he doesn't even read the pass. He's a target man. That's why the ball. Oh, this is terrible. Yeah. Pulls out. There we go. The gap again opens up. Then the DM is now covering this area. It's a mess, man. This is a mess. A right royal mess. I mean, they play well, but I think away from home they're struggling. One way of finding out, right, is let's go to your team. God, there's no other way for me to find out. Staff. And then we got this, your manager. So this is the guy who's running your club at the moment, right? So, yeah, this is the guy. This is all his set pieces. He plays defensive line. This is like defensive line. It's quite a high defensive line. So he's got pretty attacking mentality. There's no other way for him. I mean, there's one way I can check, go inside to his attributes, right? I can't tell from his mentality. So all we can do is we come in here. I will have to add one more here. Insert call. I think it's called playing mentality or something like that. Attributes. Let me check. Coaching. It's not coaching attributes. What was it? General. Tactical. Playing mentality. Okay, we're gonna put his playing mentality somewhere here. Okay, there we go. All right. Auto size all columns. Okay, so all these are adventurous. Remember, these are all your adventurous playing mentalities. Okay. Let me include Leicester stuff. Okay. All right. So who do we have from Leicester City? Do we have anyone from Leicester City? Crystal Palace, we have no one from Leicester City. So, let's take out tactical knowledge. Include Leicester City. Okay. Let's sort them by club. I want to know whether your manager falls in the Leicester. Leicester have got Steve McLaren, adventurous. You wanted adventurous, right? You got adventurous, huh? You got adventurous. He plays with a high line. He plays with a very high line. Okay, so edit search. Let's see whether we can add any more information to this. Okay. Insert column, tactical, preferred playing style, pressing style, tactical style. Okay. Don't give us tactical. I want to see what we can get from here. Okay, so I'm not too sure. I've never done this before anyway, so we'll see what columns we can add. Pressing style, tactical style, we won't know. Tactical, preferred. That's all not important. Preferred set piece not important. Preferred. Okay, that's it. Marking style. Okay. All right. So we remove this column. Okay. So we auto size all the columns now. All right, so we have your manager from Leicester City. What's this? Where's McLaren? Okay, we just add the person, all adventurers. Okay. Where is his name? Right, okay. I'm kind of disorientated because of the listing now. Then we got Leicester City. Okay, so what we got? We got him playing a mixed marking style. Okay, so this is basically set pieces. All right. So his pressing style is balanced, which is okay. You know, it's middle of the park. It doesn't go very high. His mentality is very high. Yeah, adventurous. Okay, so we got adventurous, we got attacking mentality. Basically, it's either attacking or adventurous. I normally will go attacking mentality. Attacking mentality, assistant managers. So we got, these are all the assistant managers. We got two, one at David Rodriguez, not good enough. So you got to go, if it was me, right? You go tactical knowledge, 13. 13, and then now you got a 4-2-3-1, right? Okay, a tactical preferred formation, preferred attacking formation should be a 4-2-3-1 because you got the players for it now. Okay, that's it. So the best assistant manager right now who's got an attacking mentality, pressing style is balanced, which is, you know, this is all set. Okay, I'm going to remove this. This is for only, I think it's generally for set pieces. So I don't want to confuse people. That's all you need. I don't know what column I removed, man. It's supposed to be removing that column. So we got assistant managers here. I don't know what column I just removed. Okay, so yeah, so these are all assistant managers, all playing the 4-2-3-1. Highest tactical knowledge is you want a continental pro, so this probably this Parma one. Christian. Motivating 8. Maybe might be helpful, but yeah, he's all-rounder. Okay, you got Stinch Cash as well. So these are all decent managers. But Mikel Labaca, let's see him. He's good. Yeah. Okay, adaptability, determination a bit low. Then got Craig Shakespeare. The legendary Craig Shakespeare. Haha, this is another interesting manager. Okay, he can also come in for you as an assistant manager if you want to go and fire the lighter. All right, so let's look at your scouting and then your short list. So this is for Nelly Granville. So we got the Nelly. Okay, so so who else are we adding here? We got what's the name again? Silas. I think it's Silas. Okay, Wama not coming up. How do you spell his name? Wama. I'm gonna trust your spelling. Nope. Sillas. Oh, can't get him. I think playing for Stuttgart. Remember, this is season 2, not season 1. Yeah, it's not season 1, so he may not even be here anymore. Then he's not here. Not here. So yeah, it'll be easier if you all had like names. That's why the save is available to you guys. So you can go and search from the save. It's in the Dropbox. Kubarasi, you all can hope lah. Pao. Okay. It's about 8 million, but you cannot. It's like a young defender. You need players now, not for the future. 12 jumping reach, 1.82. I'll never use him, man. Even the manager will never play him. He comes to the club, they'll shove him into the kids' team. No way. He will never ever have a start. Harry Suta will continue to play. Okay, let's look at transfers for me. I got incoming and I got this guy coming in. Alejandro Buongiorno. Diamante. All these players I'm not coming to. Diamante is expensive, no. Can try lah. You want to try? No problem. What's his full name? I know we were looking for him yesterday. No, not Amaranti. Yeah, I can't. He's not showing up now. Nope, I can't show. He's not showing up. I know he was in the search yesterday. He was in the Spurs search yesterday. We found him yesterday. Right? Diomande lah. Is it Diomande? Not Diamante, right? This is Diomande. This guy. He's 60. If you're talking about him, he won't come. There's I know. Then we got Quaresma also won't come. Yeah, it's Diomande. Diomande will never come to you. He's too high value player. A star player who's playing the Champions League, asking him to make a switch to Leicester City. He ain't got enough money, man. You gotta find players who are willing to play for you. That's a challenge when you play this kind of when you're doing like these kind of challenges. In fact, I might be starting a new one very soon. Go back to the lower leagues, but then it's not fun, yeah. Because I think most people get bored of watching my shows after a while because it has got to be a narrative. Because for lower league stories, right? I mean, if you're watching Benji, of course they will struggle a bit. This makes a narrative quite interesting. And then it's like watching me, and I'm not struggling at all. Yeah. And I'm doing all kinds of freaking tactical changes. It's boring after a while. I'm thinking of like a narrative-driven story for a lower league challenge to make it a bit more spicier. One version of it is what everybody was suggesting, which is you can only use English players in the English lower leagues. So that's one. The other one would be an academy challenge of sorts. That means I go, but when somebody suggested Build a Nation, I went like, no, that's too long. That's like so many hours offline as well. Because Build a Nation save, right? If I were to stream it, we'll never finish it in one edition of Football Manager. I'd have to make it while I'm streaming and offline. So that means I make the save available to you guys as a save that's offline as well. So Build a Nation in that sense. But Build a Nation, the only thing about Build a Nation that I don't really like is stories again. Yeah. For me, there has to be a hook now. So yeah, that's the reason why when I was asked to do the rest training exploit thing, that was quite fun. That was quite funny because I was thinking about I can actually make this quite funny. So I told myself, and it probably can be a short one because nobody's really going to be interested in the matches, I'd assume. Most of the people just want to know what happens to the players. What's the biggest thing that you faced, and that can be done in 6-7 minutes. So I played an entire season very quickly, and there was a story there, so it was easy. So I think I'm now veering towards more like, can I get a story out of a save? Well, that's what I'm looking at. Wow, there's a new one as well. You play as two friends who are colluding. That's actually I'm thinking of doing that now. Two friends who are colluding to become Champions League winners. So it's going to become I'm going to call it the criminal enterprise. Something like that. We call on the phone. Okay, I'm going to pass you some players. You pass me some players. Okay, I got no money. Okay. So it's like underworld figures coming in. There'll be an underworld connection, all that. And then we'll have to throw games as well. So the mafia is coming in, is calling me out. Okay, I toy with the idea. So, and to some extent, getting you guys involved as well. That I can do that as a stream as well. You guys are actually going to be the mafia. There's something that I was toying with. All right, so Romero, I think, again, training intensity, we're going to drop it down to no pitch gamer for 2 days. Yeah, I didn't realize he was tired. Okay, we're going to have to play Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest are actually quite good. Yeah. They're quite good, no? Do you know when I was playing with, when Liverpool was playing Nottingham Forest in my no rest save, right? I found them surprisingly difficult to beat. Yeah. Like most of the other teams, I can it's not such a problem. But Nottingham Forest, the first 10 minutes, I was under the cosh. Yeah, as Liverpool, I was like, what is going on here, man? I'm under so much pressure from Nottingham Forest. So I had to quickly make 2 tweaks to the system, and then a few tweaks, and then we were okay. So that's another thing for a video I can do. Like, what do you do when you find that you're the favorite, right? Your first 10 minutes, when you recognize that you are not playing like the favorite, what do you do? What are the changes that you should be making? Yeah. So I'm gonna try that. Like now we're putting them under a lot of pressure, right? So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to the byline and enjoy my time here. See whether we can keep the pressure on them. So stuff like that. I got domination. I'm dominating your possession 75%. So obviously I must be quite high up the pitch. I can't see action zones in front of my face, right? Okay. So that's the reason why I did the change. Dorrington is a youngster, is getting his first chance to play. Schwaja, Coyote. This is dangerous. Vicario comes out. Finds Coyote. Nice. Sa has got a knock already. Kulusevski. Dorrington again playing as the last man. Dedic. Sa did well. Finds Madison. Oh, Madison. That should have gone all the way to the byline. He didn't do it. Yeah, got Dedic. Oh no, he's offside. He's playing China already. He's got a passport ready. The fella's already checking his passport. What are you doing here, you illegal immigrant? Dorrington is not bad. He's newly promoted on the youth team. We thought we need defenders who got jumping reach. So we just looked at him and go like, okay, he's got jumping reach. Can he do? Because the rest of the team doesn't have jumping reach. Remo Freuler. Uh-oh. This is not looking good, man. He's good. Okay. Easy. Okay, here we go. Dedic again with the throw to Sa Pepesa. Simple pass. Madison now to Rodon. Sa is doing okay. He's got what a pass to Son, and Son makes no mistake. Son Heung-min, is he offside? Is he offside? I don't think he is. I think he timed that run to perfection. Nicely done. Into the space. Okay. Here we go. Short corner routine from Madison to Kulusevski. Oh, they cleared the danger. They cleared the danger. Oh no, they did not clear the danger. The short corner routine has destroyed Nottingham Forest. Okay. We can dial down a bit. Yeah, so we were playing it like this, so we don't have to do this anymore. All right, so that's what we're doing. Because we got 2 goal lead. What do we need to go to the byline for anymore? Finish out and then trust. Let's say, okay, we'll just tell him we're not happy. Start the second half. I think Pepesa should be fine to finish. Here's another short corner routine. Here goes Madison again. Okay, finds Kulusevski. 2 of them. Enough problems for defenders because they can put the ball anywhere. The 2 of them are so skillful, right? So you always put your creative players high up on the priority list when you want to play short corner routines. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I love this. Madison then By then, game over. Keeper will have moved because the ball is coming towards him. The keeper will come forward. Then all the space on the far post opens up. Okay, 60 minutes in. I think we can give Pepe Sa a break. Take him off. He's done his duty. Pepe Matasa is coming off. We'll bring on Bissouma again. I'll take Bentancur and play Bentancur up. So Forza, whatever his name is. I don't know, but Bentancur is not supposed to play there, right? We'll just swap. Maybe I can swap him and Bissouma. I think Bissouma can't play in that position. No, he cannot also. Okay, alright. But doesn't he have run at defense? Runs the ball often, right? Then Bentancur doesn't run so much. Yeah, off the ball you need 10. And he's going to come deep, so that's good. Okay, so we got Emerson Royale, let him play. Pedro Porro can come on for him. That's it. Okay. Off we go. Oh, they're going to score. They're going to score. They're going to score. They're taking their time. They've got their own shot corner routine. Here we go, guys. It's Tottenham Hotspur 3. And your team, we'll find out how your team is doing. Okay. Remember, you guys just lost to Man City, right? Oh, great stuff in Vicario. Absolutely superb. We're on key highlights. So many highlights. This is very disconcerting. Defended well. Emerson Royale. Okay, what's the story, Morning Glory? Can you see Leicester City anywhere there? Leicester City are leading Watford 1-0. Harvey Barnes with the goal in the 56th minute. Your team is doing quite okay, guys. Can you hold on and then move further away from the relegation zone? I suspect you guys will be able to. Push comes to shove, you'll have to get yourself. It's a tough ask. No corner. This is easy. Easy. 3-1. We have to go in there. And now this is my problem. I'm going to jumping reach in my defense. You can know if you're offside or not before the dollar comes out. Look, the scoreboard on the left, you see that you got an assist but no goal. That means offside is goal. I don't look at that. Yeah, I look at the scoreboard. I don't really stare at the scoreboard. Yeah, you see that you got assist but no goal. Assist but no goal. No, I don't notice all that. No, that means offside is goal. Assist but no goal. Okay, too much thinking. I'd rather be old school. Just guess. Oh no, it's not given. You guys might know. I just pretend. Just enjoy the what's the word for it? Suspense. Yeah. I don't look for clues. Rodon. Nicely done. I think our young defender had a bit of a hairy, scary game, but on the whole, we came through. We came through with a decent result. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you've gotten your second point. Your second 3 points. Leicester City 3-0 up on Watford as we move into as our match goes deep into injury. James Maddison now. Will he thread a pass? No, he's not going to thread a pass. Yeah, that's because you stopped playing ball into box. Okay, here we got Dedic with the throw. He's got Bentancur. Dedic shot. Nope. And that, Dorrington makes his first mistake as Chris Wood comes in and gets another. It's going to be quite the finish. We got 4 minutes left, and Dorrington makes his first mistake today. It's a terrible mistake. He should have stayed his ground. He's having a terrible game. Yeah, 6.3. He's not going to do well for his development. And there we go. Dedic with the clearance. Bissouma finds Maddison. Maddison finds Goico Reyes, who looks for Pedro Porro. Bentancur is a quick counter. Son Heung-min with a brilliant. Pedro Porro could have put this match beyond any doubt if he had found the back of the net. But it's enough, man. It's enough. Dorrington, the youth player, gets a chance to play, but, yeah, he didn't play well. He did not play well. Yeah. But, we gave a chance to Rodon. I thought this was a game that they could, could rest Rodon. Guys, look at the magic that is Leicester City. Watford. Leicester City, Suta and Silva. Look, two defenders having a phenomenal game. 7.2, 7.2. Let's check out the goals. Luka with a goal. Harvey Barnes playing well. Here goes Booth. Booth, wide, good. Drops in a floater. Harvey Barnes rises to the occasion to give you the lead. Booth with a corner. Luca scores from the near post. Dewsbury Hall beats one player. Barnes sets out Jet Spence, but then too easy. Leicester ripping a hole into Watford. I mean, quite tough game for you guys. Booth played well, Barnes played well, Luca played well. Chowdhury didn't, so wasn't too good. Christiansen was taken off at halftime. So I think on the whole, Jet Spence coming on, and Jet Spence has been having quite a few games. This was a decent friend stay alive. I sold him to you guys for cheap 2.5 million. Sa is injured for 4 to 6 days. That's okay. Campbell raises Sun Fitness. Okay, I know. Go back here. Training development. No rest. Where's this training? Okay, we go to intensity. Just put him on no pitch or gym work now for the next 3 days. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's look at the table. Leicester City have moved clear of the relegation zone. I mean, I won't say that far. Like, you're 1 point clear of the relegation zone at the moment. So at any point in time, Nottingham Forest and Everton could drag you back into the fight. So your only hope is to catch up with Crystal Palace, who have actually beaten you once before the season. Yeah, so it's going to be quite a challenge. Let's look at the data hub. Let's look at teams, and let's look at the XG table, right? So you were at 22 XGA just now. Now it's 25.8. You're still bottom. You're still the worst in terms of XGA. Allowed, all right? The worst. You got a defense has to open up. So either you get better defenders, or you get better DMs, or you're defending from the front. Somewhere along the way, you got to improve. But I think it's got to do with the tactic, the assistant manager himself. And then in terms of goal scoring, Leicester City aren't that bad. I mean, your strikers are not. I mean, 13.5. I would say you should get about 15 or 17, 16 goals at least. Yeah, Spurs doing 6.2 +1, not too bad. We could do better. Our finishing isn't that good. We're third on the table. And then in terms of defensive performances, Tottenham Hotspur definitely not we're not the best defensively, but Leicester City, they need to do a lot more work. Yeah, they need to do a lot more work. Now I'm gonna try something. Visuals, we got all this in here, right? So finish this one, and I'm gonna add something else. Defensive efficiency is okay, I guess, but there's one more I want to see. It's called on the maps. Defending. Where was it? Defensive actions, that's the one. Okay, but this is for me only, right? So leave it here. I think it will show up for the other manager. I hope it does. Data hub. I don't want to do it again. I'm going to do it again. Okay, all right. Edit, visual. Then we got the we already got XG table. Because all this is going to disappear anyway. Then short map. XG match story. And then possession gain. Still. Defensive actions. Pressing intensity. Team defending. Okay, done. Finish. Oh. SI. Really? Look at this. EFL Championship this season. EFL Championship. Hello. Leicester City, they're playing in the Premiership. We got what is going on here, man? Why? You see, what? This is funny. This is terrible, though. I mean, like, I look at this and I'm going like, okay, UI bug. Okay, all right, we gotta take this out. Not relevant. We gotta remove this. Not relevant. EFL match story in Championship. Hey, look at this, because it's supposed to be Premiership, right? So for me, I know they will show the correct game. Definitely, they'll pull the correct game. It's just, it's like, I don't know. There's no point mourning. Life is too short, ma. Okay, so looking at Leicester City, your team, okay, where is their weakness right now? I already tell you it's defense, 100%. The problem with Leicester City is they've got the absolute shithouse defense in the league. Their goalkeeper is doing you a favor. I mean, they're defending. I mean, I would say that being a bottom of the table, if you can just improve the overall team, be better. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at where the defensive actions are happening. You see, a lot of time they're defending in their half. So there's a very strong possibility this manager that you have is playing a low block, but he's also playing a high defensive line. So it's like, oi, why? He's waiting for everybody to come here before he starts to do defending, you know. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? So you're looking at this, right? So this is Nelly Granville, right? So where's your team? Leicester City. Loss of passes against in the final third, few passes for in the final third. You are here, you know, which tells me what I'm saying is right. Your manager is actually sitting back and letting teams come and slap your face because his pressing intensity is almost none. High number of opposition passes per defensive action. That means a lot of teams are getting into your half and making a lot of passes, okay? Because your defensive line is quite low. There we go. The lowest defensive line. So you're playing a low block. So your current manager is actually playing a low block. That is the reason. And with a low block with a high defensive line. Or standard defense, a high defense line is pressing. I'm like, what the heck is going on? That's the reason why I was like looking at, okay, he's got a low defensive line position for the team, right? So they could also be a low block, no? Yeah. So it's like they're not playing aggressively enough. They're sitting in their half and they're getting smacked around like a bunch of ugh, because they can't defend to save their lives. See, everything is happening in their half. Where do they win the ball? They win the ball in their half as well. Alright guys, your manager, not good, huh? Okay, let's look at your players, right? Oh my god. This is probably the reason why. So look, I'm gonna clear this because we want to see what kind, we don't know what tactic he's using. That's the thing, right? So we're gonna leave. I'm gonna do something for you guys. I'm gonna just put fullback just in case you know, maybe the manager is a muppet and then he uses all this. No, he's not. He doesn't use this. He does not use this tactic. The assistant manager is not using this. He's using his own because remember here, inverted wingback or volante. So looking at your team, right? Let's look at your midfielders. Do you need to improve your midfielders? Okay, let's look at who he used in the last couple of games, right? So you beat Watford 3-0, but you lost to Man City 3-0. Okay, let's look at who he fielded. He fielded Dewsbury Hall. Now, Dewsbury Hall is good, right? Here. 4-2-3-1. I think I would use him high up the pitch. Right now, he's only a box-to-box midfielder. In this position, he's just a ball-winning midfielder with 13 aggression and 12. So if you want to go out there and get a player, so your manager is using him as one of these two roles. Okay. And then for some strange reason, he's playing the other guy sometimes as a volante. Right. So he plays him here. So here, this position, right? Halfback, deep line, playmaker, anchor. I don't know what your assistant manager is doing. If we can actually go to one of his games, which we will try and do, we'll try and solve the problem. So it looks like your center of the park, firstly, he's got a problem with the two, right? Dewsbury Hall, first up. Now he's got Chowdhury here for some of the games. So he goes to Dewsbury Hall in some games and then switches to Chowdhury in other games. Right? And he uses these two players interchangeably in this position. Then he uses Scott almost exclusively here. Right? And then we got Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes is good enough. I mean, he's creating chances for you, but you know, your left side, right? It actually needs a really rugged player because Harvey Barnes is not going to help you defend. He's going to help you score a lot of goals, but he's never going to help you defend. So you need somebody in here who's got the hallmarks of a ball-winning midfielder. So you want to get a really good ball-winning midfielder, and hopefully your manager goes in there and says, you know what, we're going to use him. Here we got Hamza Chowdhury, 17. I mean, his decision-making is poor. He is a ball winner, right? He can play, but this is the killer thing here. He plays short, simple passes. If I were you guys, right, I'd be looking at this guy as transfer listing. I would transfer this Hamza Chowdhury and look for somebody else. So you're giving your manager no options. Dewsbury Hall is okay, but whenever he plays him in this position as like a ball-winning midfielder or a deep line playmaker, segundo volante. All three, he's used him in all three as all three roles, which is, I think Dewsbury Hall is not too bad. But this guy is a liability for you, right? So he's a very big liability because it's either you get rid of Barnes and get a guy there who's got aggression and is willing to help you defend. Because remember, is your assistant manager, no? Westmill Shocking. What's Westmill Shocking? Should we change him? I don't know who's Westmill Shocking. Yeah. My take is on the right, your Taylor Booth is okay. Taylor Booth gives you something, and then Luca is okay. This guy is okay. He's okay. Broadwork his ratings have been quite good, no? If you look at his ratings this season, 6.72. Not bad. On average, he's performing quite well. Then we look at Hamza Chowdhury, right? I think he comes off the bench a lot, right? So let's look at his form. At 6.9, 6.6, 6.9. Okay, I mean, like, you know, how's he been playing? He's been used as a ball-winning midfielder, inverted fullback, ball-winning midfielder, ball-winning segundo volante. But this manager is chopping and changing like there's no tomorrow. Yeah. So it looks like your manager, whenever he plays these players, he's changing them based on what he wants to say. So he's been using him as a volante since, you know, volante. And once against Everton, they use him as a central defender. But he rotates this player off. Look at him. He comes off at 45th minute, comes off in the 64th, comes off. So he starts him in every single game. So he's like muchos in Batanto for the manager. And then we come inside here. Here, this guy actually finishes games. Comes on in the latter half. Okay, in 2 games he starts. Comes on in the 45th minute. So he will come on from Dewsbury Hall and it gives you a 6.6. No, he came on as an inverted fullback, so he's not playing for Dewsbury Hall. Then he played the full game as a ball-winning midfielder, give you a 6.9. I mean, as a ball-winning midfielder, it's not too bad. No? But does he have a dirtiness rating? I think he does. No, there, I knew it. So when he picks up a yellow card, right? When this guy picks up a yellow card, he is gone. You're not shocking. You can improve. Currently your team is playing too deep. Your assistant manager is playing this team very deep. He's not being. You all went adventurous, right? And then you got this manager who is playing quite deep with your team. Low defensive line. Your second lowest defensive line in the whole of in the EPL. You literally are punching back, but remarkably, even as a punching back, you're managing to do something. My recommendation is going to be, you guys are looking at 2 options, either Harvey Barnes or Chowdhury. Yeah, so you are going to have to get rid of the 2. Harvey Barnes is actually decent. I would start with Chowdhury first. You can't go out there and get like a super player. Yeah, so I would definitely get rid of Mr. Chowdhury, Hamza Chowdhury. So your assistant manager doesn't go to him all the time. Because remember, Hamza Chowdhury and your assistant manager could be having a cuppa together somewhere all the time. Huh? Could be possible, no? Schedule, let's look at the Premier League. Now, Fulham play Aston Villa. Next week, got Aston Villa playing Liverpool. Then we got Leicester playing Norwich. I mean, I wish I could attend this. Yeah, I can't. I'm managing Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah. The best 50 players in the world. Yeah, let's see if we got anybody there. Huh? I don't think we do. Neither. Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe, Bernardo Silva, Kevin De Bruyne, Vinicius, Bellingham is Lewandowski is now at Al Nassr. Phil Foden with Man City. Dembele with PSG. Kimmich with Al Nassr. Mo Salah is still at Liverpool loyalty. Harry Kane has gone all the way to Al Ittihad. Saka is still with Arsenal. Diaz, wow. Man City, Camavinga for Madrid. Now this is a who's who, this player. Now 212 to 233 million. My goodness, this guy is like turned into. I mean, I think it was what, FM21, right? Was it FM? I think FM21, 22. This guy was a hot signing. Rodrigo. Pino is playing Jeremy Pino for Man City. Okay. 21 to 30, got Martinez, Dijk, Courtois, goalkeeper, Odegaard, Jesus, Victor Osimhen. I was thinking you guys want to sign him, no? As your free signing, Trump wildcard. I know some of you are talking about him early. Alisson, Leao, Valverde, but got to be realistic. You got to be able to keep the player. Skriniar, Chances are all these players, right? If you sign high rep players who got high CA, come November transfer window, you don't know whether you can keep them. In my opinion, you all have to discuss. Like if I'm not going to tell you what to do. I know what to. In my heart, I know what I would do. Yeah. But you guys are going to decide what you guys going to do for your team. Because I'm competing with you guys. No, not really. I'm not competing. I'm your friend. You need transfer, loans. I'll loan you guys some players. You need, you can take your pick. Who do you need? You need my, you want Eric Dyer, you can send Eric Dyer over. You can ask for a loan for Eric Dyer. Or you want to buy Eric Dyer? I'll go take Eric Dyer. Why not? Eric Dyer is going to be brilliant, man. He comes into their team and can play as a DM straight away. By chances are he comes into your team, you know what your manager is going to do? He's going to play him as a central defender. There's a strong possibility he'll play him as a central defender. Okay. I can T-load, I can loan him to you for free. No need money. No money down needed. Okay. If you need him, no worries. We want to help you, I will help Leicester City. Your Leicester City, you need Eric Dyer, I'll send him to you. I'm not using him, man. He hardly ever plays, and I'm going to transfer list him. I'm letting Eric Dyer go. I need another defender. I need to get another attacking fella as well in the final third. See this group? I got Swaza. He's okay. Might keep him, but if I play him for as long as I can. I got Kulusevski. I like him. Although he doesn't give me and I got Son Heung-min. Probably his last season, and that's about it. And then got to think about who to bring in next season. Yeah. Anyone will do. See my anyone will do search. This is funny. I take anybody in any position. Anyone wants to come. Okay, we got 100 now. I mean, they also took it a bit too far. Anyone would do, they give me 101. I cannot afford this. 50 million was just Sangante. What position are you playing? I'm not interested. 1 year match. Hull Fonseca. Not bad, a defender. Wow. 3. Cheap. Add to shortlist. Default. Indefinitely. Not bad. It's quite good. And then we got Pavlovic. Pavlovic is also quite decent defender. I signed him. That's it. No, we are going to be title contenders. Oh, Pavlovic, come add to shortlist. We got 2 more now. Ilcic is also quite good. Another defender, midfielder, all-rounder. Plays 1-2s, dictates tempo. Nice player. Okay, then who else we got? Strand Larsen. Strand Larsen is quite versatile. Yeah, he's quite versatile. Alex Val. Okay, this is it. England, I don't know. 1 recommendation. Bendo. Any kid will do. Yo. Hato. Okay. List. Add to short list. Indefinitely. David Batasagi. Okay. Playing for AC Milan. Cannot play. Europe. 1 recommendation. Who's this? Mayululu. Wow. Add to shortlist. France. What have we got? Ayalwali. Here the fireworks. Not too bad. Can play in multiple positions, and he's 38 million. Add to shortlist. Okay. Alright. My scouts have been doing quite a number. Giving me some interesting players to look at. Josh Da Silva, not interested. Okay, not interested. UK and Ireland. UK and Ireland went bust. No, Santos on loan from Chelsea. 36. He's a lone player from Chelsea. Not bad, right, this guy. Audrey Santos. Yeah, but so lah. I mean, not. But he can be a lone player for Leicester City. Yeah, that's about it. So you guys have to decide what you want to get. Okay. But once again, guys, I do apologize for the occasional gunfire. No, it's not gunfire. It's firecrackers around the neighborhood. Yes. It's that time of the year, Chap Gomez, the 1 week after Chinese New Year. Yeah. Interesting times. Fireworks are up there. KOD is injured. Remember, Italian duty, and then national duty tore my players up. Tore my player up. Donley, reminder, keep. I don't know. All these seem to be coming from previous manager of this club. Okay. My career's injured as well. Okay, I don't want to see any more news. It's getting depressing. All my players are going for international duty and coming back injured. We'll just, ignore this, and then when they come back, we'll find out who we have left. I've already got 11 players to put on the pitch for the match against Newcastle. If we have 11 players, we can definitely start. It's amazing, right? How many Serie A teams does SI not have licenses for? Because it's AC Milan, Napoli, Inter Milan. Who else? Juventus they have, right? Because Napoli is known as Partenope. The Inter Milan is known as Blue Neri. And AC Milan are known as a name I can't pronounce. Kachavit. Kachavit. So we're gonna have to come up with some. What's the next video gonna be like? So let's see. So my latest video I did for you guys. Okay. What's this? What's this, right? Oi. No, okay, come in here. This one. Sorry, I know I have to watch ads now. Okay. Okay, so skip this. Yeah, so I did this one. It took me quite a while to edit this video. Well, I'm hoping, but the thing is, right, the moral story for this is very simple. Okay? This is a moral story, yeah? I'll show you the moral story. There's a moral to this story. It's only a 5-minute story, but there's a moral. I eventually get to the point by somewhere around here. There we go. This is the moral of the story, guys. You want to have no training? Can. Look at your players, man. Look at their physical attributes. Look at the technical attributes. What happens while physical attributes are going to go up, right? All their technical attributes are going to take a hit, and even the mental attributes are going to take a hit. It doesn't matter. There is no, it's not an exploit. Somebody comes in there and tells you the physical attributes go up. Okay, yeah, right. Okay, yeah, they go up. They always go up. What's the point? It's like telling me something I already know. Yeah. It's the technical attributes that take a hit. So you got to actually train your players. I mean, the intensity is really up to you. I mean, I would suggest double intensity is the way to go, but you can the game is designed for you to. Training schedules are there for you to redistribute attributes, not for you to create a schedule where that player is this training schedule is gonna create X more attributes improvement in players than that training schedule. Actually, the game doesn't work like that. It's more like all these training schedules, they just redistribute. Which is why I like to call my training schedules balanced. Which is what SI told me as well when we were doing when I was working with them to create the guide for training. They said, as long as your training schedules are balanced, you have no problem. Then I was like, what about goalkeepers? They kept quiet. I said, that's why I knew goalkeepers training not necessary. Don't bother with goalkeeper training. Roma used to be Capitol. Yeah, I remember that. Rich Son, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, they were, right? Capitoline. Where do we get these names from? Seriously, do they have a competition or something in the office and go okay, who wants to take part and give me a name for Napoli? So somebody has decided Partenope. I don't know. How did they come up with these names? Definitely, that's a company that does not strike me as one that uses AI to name players. I don't think so. Okay, Papes, I can come in now. Rest, whatever. Go and play today. Son Heung-min, what is this? You just came from international duty, you need rest. We're playing Newcastle. No rest for the wicked. Go and play. Kulusevski, come here. What do you guys think? No rest? No, play. What happened to the striker? I thought we had a striker called Goiker Reyes. What, injured? Go and play. There's no such thing as no playing. I don't care. You're injured, go and play. Yes. No, they're all looking at me. No, go and play. I don't care. What injuries? Such is the craziness of this manager. Yep. Yeah. We might lose. I might lose my players to injury. Goiker Reyes has been sent out. He's unhappy. One of these days, I'm going to give my players multiple injections. How far we can go with that. I know that players can reject injections in the game football match. Son Heung-min, look at that. Told you. He's fine. He doesn't need a rest. Immediately almost jumped on the mistake of the defense as Tottenham Hotspur. If looking like in the top half of the table at the moment, doesn't mean anything after only 5 minutes. Elsewhere, we've got Leicester City playing Norwich. Oh, does not look good. But Leicester look terrible on the road. Leicester at home, they win. No. Leicester on the road, they're like... Yeah, they must be playing a super low block. Low defensive line, low line of engagement, low morale. Short players. It must be one of those things, man. Oh, he hooks it back. Mate, come on. Oh, reading the game? No, that wasn't reading the game. Oh no, Bergwijn is in. Bergwijn shoots. The Vicario will say. Could we check Nico Ravella? Yes, we can. Of course we can. But once the game is done, Nico Rovella. Rovella is a decent player. Quite decent. I remember him. The name is very familiar. Here we go, the Bust with the ball. Oh no. Goiker Reyes is not chasing because he's got an injury. That's what happens when the players get... Oi, he did! Oh, no, he missed. I think his injury has affected his accuracy. It kind of affects his accuracy. His aim is off. Everton 0, Brighton 0, City 0, Forest 0, Arsenal leading the United, Manchester United, Aston Villa and Liverpool 1-1. Again, dragging them back after going a goal behind. Nico Rovella is a very familiar name. Here we go. Kulusevski gives us the lead against Tottenham, but I think he's offside. He might be offside. He might be. It looks close, but I think he's offside. Oh no. The VAR truck has been taken over by Tottenham Hotspur fans, and the VAR officials have no choice but to award the goal to Kulusevski, who was definitely offside. Nico Rovella will never, because the players you want, right? Okay, the players you want must be willing to come to Man City. So the clubs they are playing for cannot be any of the top tier clubs that are playing in Europe. They all have to be clubs that are in the bottom half of their tables. Or they have to be fringe players playing for the bottom half of the... fringe players in some of these clubs. Even fringe players might not leave. You got to remember, right? Like Lazio, don't know lah, but the reality is, right now, I think the economic reality is a lot of the players do want to play in England because of the higher wages, I think. Yeah. Because English clubs are now like super rich, right? Compared to the rest of the world. Hey, come on, let's go. Goiker Reyes is still playing. We didn't take him off, no? He starts with an injury because we said, yeah, you got no choice. You got to play. I don't care. You injured fella. You have to play. Oh, Sean Longstaff with a goal. Newcastle pulling the match level. Terrible fella. I'm a terrible manager. Playing all my players immediately after the international duties. Evil me. Both came out with international duties. I said, go and play. All 1, 2, 3, all tired. They're looking at me with renewed hatred. Why? Because I know they never revolt. Players never revolt. I know this is a problem for the game, okay? Because I have complained about it before. I did. I told SI a long time ago in a land far, far away. Right, and then SI was we were discussing the game, and I told SI, look, seriously, I tried everything short of killing a player in the game. But they still don't rebel. When are they going to rebel? Like, force the manager out, because it's a daily. It's such a common occurrence at clubs like Manchester United. It never happens, no. Arthur at Fiorentina, we'll see. Arthur is too high profile. Also, will never come. Yeah, that's a challenge for a club like Leicester. Dedic, Emerson again. Try. You can put in the offers. See whether Arthur wants to come. I will just add the names to the list. Kulusevski, Tottenham 2-1. I tell you, the short corner routine is evil. It is evil. Okay, I know that was a random mix. Yeah, my corner routines haven't been. We messed around with the corner routines here. We weren't too serious about them. Vicario, Romero, Rodon, because I did change it in the middle of one game, but I have not bothered to. No. Oh, there we go, Madison. Look, Goicoreas. He's injured, but he's waiting to fight for every ball. Dedic. Oh, Dedic is not injured, no. Useless bum. Oh, there we go. Come on, Tonali. How can you let Tonali get... Oi. Okay, Vicario. What's the use of yelling at a monitor? See, how many of you actually played the game Football Manager? I want to know. Okay, seriously, we can change the screen a bit, okay? How many of you played the game Football Manager? And be serious here. I want to be absolutely 100% honest with me, okay? How many of you yell at the monitor? I want to know. Shy, don't be. There is no reason to be shy, okay? Come on, guys. Put your hands up. If you shout at the monitor, please put your hands up. Okay? Please put your hands up. When it's fucking horrendous. Because I know I have thrown things at the monitor. I've smashed the monitor. Yeah, in the middle of the night, I go like, what the? Okay. And then when there's an obvious, when I say one kind of a stupid bug in the game that annoys me, and I see it, I used to know. When I used to bug, I'll throw. I did. What are we like, man? Now? Huh? You get angry. Come on, guys. Be honest. Yeah, be honest. If you've yelled at the monitor, if I start yelling about it, there's no more monitor. I know, right? There's the thing about Football Manager, right? You play this game. There's a lot of passion and time invested. I mean, I look at the game as a game that I've invested a lot of hours with over the years. Many hours. Many hours. Yeah, I got a lot of memories with this game. When it comes to yelling, getting fed up. Okay, let's check out the results, guys. Okay, how did you guys do? How did Leicester do? And the news is not good, man. The news is not good. The ultimate nightmare. Norwich 7, Leicester 1. What happened? This is a goal festival. Norwich were actually 2 goals up. 2 goals up, right? They had a player sent off. After they got the player sent off, they scored another 5 goals. Basically, Norwich scored 5 goals playing with 10 men. And Leicester had 11 men on the pitch throughout this time. Okay. This is one of those where I'll smash the monitor. Yeah, I'm positively certain this is a combination of manager and the missing link in your center of your tactic. Right. So looking at you got Dewsbury Hall, you got Scott here dropping in, Chowdhury again. All right, and then on the left, we got Bino Gittins, okay, no choice. Okay, but these guys are not going to win you the ball. They got Thomas, somebody's injured. Huh? If Thomas is playing or someone is injured, because Christiansen is not playing. Yeah, Christiansen is not available. This is when Leicester got their goal. But that was it. But by the time the damage had already been done. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the damage was done. Stefan Everson. Wow, guys. Looking good, man. Not looking good. How does that translate into the league table? Well, the good news is a few teams didn't win along with you guys, right? So Brentford, they managed to beat Wolves. Then we got Everton. Everton lost to Brighton. And then, of course, Watford. Watford won against Bournemouth. Okay, so you got Wolves as well. And Wolves, I think Wolves lost. Wolves lost to Brentford. So there's like a mighty clash between Brentford and Wolves. So looking at the matches for Leicester coming soon. Okay. You got a almighty clash with Brentford coming soon. Okay, so let's look at your scouting so far. So looking at a short list for, no, this is my short list. This is your short list. You're adding players to your short list. So far, what have you got? Interested in transfer, only these players. These are the only players who are willing to come. Alfie Doughty, not good enough. Patrick Roberts, another attacking midfielder who's playing in the center. Who else do you want to add, man? You guys got to add. Also, we can add the names. We're going to add the names. We got Arthur Fiorentina. That was a recommendation. I don't know whether he's going to come. Now he's playing for Juve. This is a guy. This is what you're talking about, Arthur. There's only one Arthur. That's it. I know the Arthur quite well. All right, this one. It's about 8 million. But jumping rich national fitness, not there. He's probably not going to start a lot of games. He's not somebody going to sign. Yeah, no way. No way he's going to come. Nico Rovella. Also, hardly. Nicola Rovella, 37, contracted Juve. Now playing for Juve. Not going to come. No, you play balanced mentality. I don't know. You ought to have to choose a mentality. Okay. Question is, for me, it's going to be the players. No, players also just important. I won't worry too much. I mean, I'll worry about the manager, but the players are going to be important. So, I mean, he's not going to come. Right. So, looking at scouting, and then go to the scouting center for Nelly Granville, right? So, look at the list. So, these are all the players that your scouts have come back with. Okay. So, we filter. I don't know. I cannot. So looking at this, we look at the value and then we remove all this. Or rather, we don't have to. We just go and put there, not interested. Right? Okay, we'll do it later. So like players like Jonathan Rowe, maybe you can get him. Okay. Zaniolo, this guy, maybe, you could get Zaniolo. He's interested in coming 30. Nicolo Zaniolo from Galatasaray, why not? 30 million star player, you can get him. That's an addition to your team. Another defender could be Liverpool's Nathan. He can come in 22 million, fringe player for Liverpool. Never ever going to start in a million years. Okay. All right. He probably will start the games. Then you got, who else we got? DM. They got this DM. Well, this guy is quite good. Archie Gray, Leeds, 100%. Yeah. These are players that you can add. All these players are going to come. No, this is 18 million. You can definitely add. Morgan Gibbs-White from Nottingham Forest also. Yeah. Because this player is not bad. It's quite good. But whether he leaves Nottingham Forest to come to you is a different matter altogether. So I would go for like Leeds 100%. I would look for him. David Brooks, no way is he going to come. Because their club is doing better than your club. Nathan might come because he gets a chance of first team football. Right. So this is how you decide who's going to come. I mean, if the easiest way is to look at what your scouts have put up, when the scouting reports are in. But this guy has got a lot of upside. 9.4 million. Resolute personalities. Wow. Okay. Who's this? Filippo Mane from Boschun. This guy, okay, the thing about him is he's probably going to be roped him as a central defender, but he can play as a fullback. Very versatile kind of player. So cheap. So you're looking at your finances. You got about 27, but you're currently spending a lot more, right? So you got a lot of work to do in terms of a club, right? So you got to look at registration first and go, okay, you see, Gustav Isaacson is not deregistered. Sardan Plavis, see, the main signing you did has been deregistered, no? Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why you're struggling. Man, you gotta play him. So you gotta decide who is gonna stay in your club and who's gonna be kicked out. Like Casey McAteer, right now, if it was me, right, I'll go like, you're gone. Play him back. So you got a better team. Okay, then George Hurst. George Hurst, like, do you want to keep? I would just go, thank you very much. Thanks for all the fish. You know what I mean? I don't need you. Get rid of him. So you guys gotta make a really concerted, like, you know, who do we let go? So like Louis Brandt as well. I mean, good for the future. He's a backup defensive midfielder. Okay. And he's an AGN, so fine. George Hurst is a backup striker. Do you really need him? I would go like transfer status, transfer listed. Okay. Then Ethan Fitzhugh. I mean, you're never gonna play him, just be realistic. Okay. So transfer status, transfer listed. Casey McAteer, never gonna play him as well. Alright, so transfer listed. Okay, so then looking at your team, right? You gotta make a decision who you're gonna keep and who you're gonna go. Harvey Barnes is definitely playing every game. You like this, you can keep Hamza Chowdhury because he's a really good ball winner. Right. First, you get rid of the players. Midoriya, Reason, how are you, man? First, you wanna transfer list the players. Yeah, because you need to get the players out of the club first. Because your money situation, it's not how much their players are. Don't ever go into negotiating for a player when this is your budget, 92 versus 95, because you cannot afford to pay him the wages that he wants. So what you want to do is, before you even go there, what you do is you get rid of the players. So when the transfer window opens, the first thing that you do, okay, is you let these players go. So you only bring those players, the next group of players in once. You're gonna have to you gotta plan this well. You gotta get rid of the players first, then bring in players so that you guaranteed. Because first up, imagine if you go in and then your wage budget is negative, right? And then you negotiate the fella. Fella say yes, your clubs agree because you got a transfer budget. Bugger comes in, oops, I can't pay for you. I can't give you the wages because your board will cap the wages that you can give him. So no, don't do that. So what do you want to do? Because the other option is, of course, making a budget adjustment. But who wants to do a budget adjustment? You're going to lose money, right? So the thing about playing this game is there are certain things that you do and certain things that you don't, right? How to make $1 billion very quickly in Football Manager is actually very easy, you know. It's one of the easiest things to do in Football Manager is to become a super rich club within 5 years. I mean, that assumes that you're starting off in the Premier League. Okay. Yeah, Premier League or Bundesliga, these are the two leagues. So it can be $1 billion club. Nah, you'll have to. Yeah, so I said the window is coming soon, so we're gonna be just nicer, you know. Then we can have a transfer window tomorrow, right? I'm hoping, or at least close to it. Then you got more players, more of you deciding. And all of you can. You need a lot of play. You need to. It's not just. You need more than just a DM. You need to transform your club. You need about 3 players. You need a DM, you need a winger. That's what you need. Actually, I would go DM, winger, and central defender. 3 positions. To give your manager something to to use, fight. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer approachable as staff, he'll be perfect as man. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will end up becoming he's a manager. So you're not allowed to bring, actually he's a manager of the under-21s. Means you can bring him in as a manager of the main team. Problem with him is his tactical knowledge. He's the kind of person that will stick to one tactic and won't make any changes. Yeah, you want you can even sign him if you want to bring Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to Leicester City, because he's Norway under 20. Oh, sorry, cannot. He's a Norwegian under 21. Cannot. He's an international manager. Sorry. Oops. You are only allowed to sign assistant managers. Leicester Stars can't cause a refund. Oh, that's sad. Okay, we're coming to Brighton 30th. Is today the 30th? 5 days time. You want to plan this. So whenever you do this, transfer windows, right? You have to plan your transfer window. You can get I spend more time in transfer windows in my saves than I do in the regular season. Twice as long. I'll spend maybe like 2 to 3 hours or 4 hours for one transfer window. And then I can play like half a season in 1 hour. Yeah. Because I'm literally going like this, and then when I get to games, right, it's commentary mode or I'm playing at a maximum speed. The game is quite decent, but so I saw your sloppy tactic and noticed the poacher with decided to move to Charles. Why am I? Which sloppy tactic? I've got a lot of sloppy tactics. I have a sloppy tactic. I don't know, like probably not mine also. Yeah. It's probably not even mine. Because I never will put poacher with move into channels. It's probably somebody else's tactic that I was using for fun. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a if it's not mine, then I don't call a tactic sloppy. See, this is my personal collection. Should be here. Yeah, this is my personal collection. See, there's a sloppy here now. I got slot, no sloppy. Oh. And then tactics, load. You all shouldn't ask me about tactics. I randomly, it's on a show, no? Yeah, you could be seeing a show, right? And then there's a tactic that I randomly put in. Sometimes that tactic is just there only for the formation. See, let's see. There's no sloppy. There shouldn't be a sloppy here either. Slot. Oh, sloppy. This one. This one is inside this folder. Okay, hold on. So I must check it out now. Load. Where's this again? See, okay, Discord tactics, right? Got one sloppy. There's probably a reason why it's called sloppy. It's pressing forward, lah. It's not poacher. There's sloppy is a pressing forward. Wake up, move into channels. There's a sloppy. See, sloppy. There's no move into channels. There's no poacher with sloppy. Sloppy is pressing forward. Hey, this is a different tactic. I don't know which tactic you got now. Yeah. Okay, so what were we playing? We're playing this, right? Brighton. Look at my players. Goicorea's injured. Epesa injured. Terrible manager. Goicorea's gonna have a break. Injury for Pedro Porro. Sa. Asensio can play. Something tells me you're gonna lose this game. No, it's like this is the folder. Yeah. Sloppy. This is the Discord tactics folder. Yeah. Here, Dropbox users, Provetto, Dropbox, FM24. Public tactics. I don't know. No, maybe this is different. No. I don't normally go inside here. There's no sloppy here, right? Yeah, there's no sloppy here. So, and it is not my tactic also. This is this meta-stick. I don't know, man. Sheesh. Yeah, Discord tactics. There we go. There's no sloppy. Yeah, the latest tactics all here. Sloppy. Yeah. Yeah. I would never play a poacher with. I would. Yeah, unless I downloaded and it was some what do you call it? No, sometimes I do bring your tactics. Sometimes you guys are using my own tactics and with some tweaks in it. Yeah. Because I'll never put poacher with move into channels because I actually want a poacher to stay in the channel. I'd rather stay in that position, not move around like a don't like my poachers moving around. Alright, so we got Son Heung-min now. Hota lah, come on now. Son Heung-min. At least Hota got. Okay, Hota is useless. Try Parrot. The player is a striker. Never mind. Once in your lifetime, you become a striker for Tottenham Hotspur. Okay, we got faith in ourselves. Asensio. Okay, Forja. Can he be a striker? What? No. Not a bit? Oh, I can't. Okay. Koika Reyes, you understand? I already bullied Koika Reyes the last game, right? He was injured, I forced him to play. Underlapping formation folder. Load.
Turn on the mic, you're muted.
So basically what happened was, hey Chico, thanks for the mute. Yeah, to put it in perspective, it was during that stream that was doing underlapping formations. It was a series that we were doing, right? So, and then we were comparing Slot and Klopp because with Liverpool. Then we tried to fuse. We did there was a lot of funky things. Then we went and fused Slot and Klopp, and then we, all kinds of names we gave it. We're just creating all kinds of tactics for the movement patterns, and then just to try different kinds of things out. So while doing the stream, I kept telling guys, these are just experimental tactics. Told them that's why we had a separate folder. So it did not interfere with the main show or the main tactics. Because people were like, oh, can we have a copy of the tactic? Like, okay, all right, since people want it, I'll just put it there. But then it was a caveat now. Yeah. Can you have a look at Rene Marek is approachable as a S-man? No problems. We can look, man. Okay, Madison immediately gets into the fray and then says, is it Troy Parrott? No, Madison was your own. There's a Troy Parrott going like, at least he put his hand up. Yeah, I'm part of this team that's got a goal, man. Poor Troy Parrott, bro. Look at him. He's like 22 years old, got a chance as a breakthrough prospect, got to start against Brighton. They were like, yeah, I got a chance to score goals, man, in this game. Yeah. So sometimes it got like, if you see a show related, like, there's a whole folder, right? The tactics. Most of the time, I'm during the course of the experiment, because I was doing a whole underlapping stream. Yeah, we were doing like different tactics, right? And I was explaining to everybody how underlapping works. And then sometimes what I ended up doing was creating situations where the underlap had problems. Troy Parrott! No, is that Parrott? Is it Parrott? No, Weltman scores an own goal. Well, Forza is the one that created all the runs. Romero again, nice run. Looks up, sees Madison to Parrott. Well, at least he contributed by going down injured. Okay, all right, that's his contribution. Thank you. Troy Parrott, we don't have any more strikers. You're only there because not like we might have much of a choice. Okay, so we got Madison, Forza, Kulusevski. I tell you what we'll do. We got an old tactic called Sklop. Okay, so Forza, can you play here? No, Madison comes here. Sforza, can you play here? Are you any decent? Can you play as a central midfielder in a DM position? You can. Okay. All right, so Son will play here. Madison, Kulusevski, Parrott to football. Rodon will come here. Volante will come here. We don't know if this is going to work. Could end up losing, no? Yeah, we could end up losing because we're going to give up our little pressure on the opposition. Madison now squares it. Parrott finally scores. The Parrott has scored. Finally, he scores his first Tottenham Hotspur goal. Troy Parrott, yeah, we're giving him a chance to play. We got a short corner routine. Always great for youngsters. Short corner routines. They come in from the edge of the area. There's no pressure on them. They just have to put their laces through the ball. Smashing it home. 3-0. And then we switch into a 4-2-3-1. Yay. All right, halftime comes, and then what we do is we say, tell this guy, he's not needed anymore. Matasa. Oh, come on. Okay. Kulusevski takes a knock. Damn it. Somebody doesn't like my players very much. Okay, Marco Asensio, come on, man. What a terrible pass from Sa. Uh-oh. Here comes Mitoma. But it doesn't really play like he does in real life. He just went all the way to the side and then passed the ball. You know when you see him attacking lines. Okay. Hey. What? Boy. That was a... If it looks like in my save he's looking, I just think he's perfect. Rene Maric. Okay. We'll have a look. Okay, Madison is having a good game. Son Heung-min will have to come off. I think we do, but I think this is our third change, so we might as well make all the changes. Now Dedic will come off for Dogui. We get Pedro Porro for Ini Mini Mini Mo Catch the Tiger by the toe. And then Son Heung-min, Ricardo Horta. All the changes are happening now. And as luck would have it, our goalkeeper is about to get injured. Because we used up all 5 subs. Romero to Pedro Porro. Yep. Or 4-2-3-1. With the libero here. Oi, nice. Madison. Uh-oh. Goes to Beto. Hey, Beto left Everton. He's now playing for Brighton. Terrible. I see what happens when you got no aggression. They didn't actually win the ball. Horta has got 8 for aggression, 8 for bravery. Absolute suicidal playing this kind of tactics. Pedro Porro to Madison. Madison goes, and it's another goal from a short corner routine. 4-1. We are the kings of the short corner routine. We literally score like every game from one short corner routine. Papos, Romero, they can't clear the danger. Sa finds the opportunity to find the back. Now, we have not been very good at creating goal scoring opportunities. 1.03. This tells me we have been very lucky in this game. It doesn't mean I've been looking good, no. I'm not playing well, no. I'm super lucky. Super lucky. That's it. Leicester City are playing a match they absolutely have to win. It's a bottom of the table clash with Brentford. So if Leicester City don't win this game, Leicester City will be in the relegation zone. So Leicester City have everything to play for, and they did it. They beat Brentford, who were a few positions higher than them. They were using Luca, Buzz, Scott, Booth, Christiansen, Silva, Suta, Dead Spence, Bradley, McAteer, Sunai. Again, Isaacson is not being played. Yeah. Isaacson was not played by the manager, man. Yeah. Gooseberry Hall, Silva, Suta. Good performance here. I don't know what happened. Isaacson is not someone that they're playing now. Suta, Booth does well. Beats the players and then puts it. What a cross of Luca. What a cross for Luca, man. That is like a perfect target man cross. Visa and Buemo scores an easy goal. I think what was the third goal like? It's a free kick. Booth to Harvey Barnes. Too easy can easy. Okay, I mean, lucky for Leicester, they managed to drag their way into this game and get. I mean, they have created goal scoring opportunities, but they can't finish them, which is common with cross-heavy tactics. But Leicester, 13. I mean, there's a bit of daylight now with the bottom of the table. I think all of them lost again. Wolves lost to Manchester United. Everton lost to West Ham. And then Watford lost to Nottingham Forest. So the bottom 3 lost. Okay, let's go for Rene Maric. You got a win. Very important win. Rene Maric as a manager, assistant manager. Wow. Tactical knowledge, 18. He plays a 4-3-3 and a 4-2-3-1. That's not too bad. Judging play, he can judge players very well. I'm not very sure about his playing mentality. Quite hard to tell. I'll have to do a staff search. And then look for René Maric on his own. Staff search. Okay. And then, no, not like this. We're using Nelly Granville, right? So, staff search. And then we come in here. I think it's got very high tactical knowledge. And then we remove this and remove this. And then I think he was scouting, performance analyst or something like that. I can't. I'll just leave as any. Okay. All right. So we're looking for René Maric. Maric will be M. There we go. Okay, he's got a balanced personality, adventurous playing mentality. It'll be interesting. You all have to make a decision later. Who are you gonna sign? He could be better than McLaren, man. He could be, but let's face it, okay. Your problem actually, if you look at the results, the table. Let's break it down, okay. I will break this down. Stages, okay. So no, not like this. Okay, all right. Home record. Leicester City won 3, drawn 1, lost 3. Home record, not too bad. Yeah. Your away record is abysmal. Only won once. You lose all the time. 7-1, 0-3, 3-1. You lost narrowly. To... basically, you were doing okay for a while with McLaren, but something happened in the last couple of games. And I think it might be down to registration. Yeah. Again, Gustav deregistered. Yeah. Gustav has been deregistered again. I think we got a problem here. Okay. It's not really working for you. Gustav is not being played in a lot of games. Let's see whether the same thing happens for the next game. Because then we have no choice. Wait for the transfer window to do everything correctly. In this save is resolute and looks better. Where can I get this save from? Is it public? Think what, this one? This one? This is a funky save. It's in the Dropbox folder. Yeah. Here, so we got to save it here. Yeah, you can't register now, only by the editor. Yeah, I know. I'm using the editor. I did use the editor. The editor, allow scroll registration. Yeah, you're right now. I took it off for Nelly Granville. Yeah, allow scroll registration. Let me check. See what it's done. George G. Hurst. Where's it? Isaacson. Where's Isaacson? There he is. Okay, done. You can put him in and then pick players while on holiday or something. I don't know. Let me see here. Okay, I know you. Let's see. Okay. Because the holiday, use current team selection when possible. Okay, that one. Don't use current tactics. Correct. Yeah, Lenny Granville. So we'll do current team selection, right? So we go in here. Okay. So we pick for him the team. Force him to play that team. Luca, Isaacson. Yeah, Isaacson play on the right. Bino, Gittens on the left. No, Harvey Barnes on the left. Okay. Okay, we play Brock third at the back. And then what happened to the legend, man? That is where's your defender? What's his name again? Antonio Silva. Oh, no wonder. Okay, my bad. I was like suddenly a panic, in a state of panic. Antonio Silva. Then we got Christiansen on the left. Okay. Alex Scott here. Dewsbury Hall here. The other guy will be Pakai Sumara here. Okay. Okay, so this is your. Okay, so we got your team here. All right, so now we look at I think these are your basic players. Okay, the Fernino, Connor Bradley, Jet Spence, Joe Bellingham, Luke Thomas, and Harry Suta will be your bench. So Connor Cody is out, Mekete is out, Hurst is out, Jan Baksh can be around, as a cover. But I think because Jet Spence can come in on the right anytime, he can play this position too. So that's why you don't have to play him. And then Plavis and Luke Leroux. Luke Leroux is another player you can let go. Yeah. So if it just this will tell you who you don't need. You can transfer list Connor Cody. Connor Cody apparently transfer status, transfer listed high and intermediary. Yeah, correct. The problem is Connor Cody, how long is he injured for? He's out for 6 weeks. Fractured lower leg. He got no luck. Yeah, he won't be able to sell Connor Cody. He broke his leg. And he broke his leg in October. Okay. So he's been out for a while. So you're going to have to let go of a few players. You're going to have to let go of George Hurst. Yeah. If you leave spaces, you will rotate. What do you mean by leave spaces? I don't get what you mean. What do you mean? Is it leave take out Bradley, for example. Then he'll rotate somebody into that position. I think that's what you meant. Yeah. Okay. So you give him an option to rotate. That's not that. Yeah, man. He had an accident. So we leave it like that, and then we come in here, Nelly, and then go on holiday, and then use current team selection when possible. So that way, yeah, you're right. Boom. And then I'm coming in here, go on holiday. Next match. Makes sense. I'm playing West Ham, man. Next. Illuminati. How are you, man? Welcome. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you guys doing? Okay. Next game. You can also pick, but we want to try and not pick. I think just pick the subs bench. That means he'll keep the lineup. There's 11 that you want to play. I think that's the 11 that you want to use as much as possible. So this way you got today so I'm in trouble. Okay. Bentancur, Romero, Dyer. No, I die before I play Dyer. Okay. Okay, Pepe Sao come in, and then Madison close as you I'm like, who am I playing? I'm playing West Ham. Dorrington as a defender. Come on, give you a chance to play. No Dyer, thank you. And then Forza is 100%. I like Forza. Forza is not bad. Okay. I play him here. Plus I see Forza. That gives me Pedro Porro as a right back, and then we can play Emerson Royal for Eric Dyer. Poor Eric Dyer. Son Heung-min, without fail, will play every game. You get tired. You could just pick Luka, Isaacson, Silva, and then let him decide who wants to play around the street. Luka, Isaacson, and Silva. I get what you mean. All right. So, why don't we do this, right? For your team, okay, you all tell me who you want to pick. You all decide. Like right now, I left one blank spot. Who do you should? You know your manager is playing a 4-2-3-1. Okay? So Silva is definitely playing every game, right? Okay, so I uncheck, who do you want me to uncheck and clear out? So Scott, Silva, Luka, and Isaacson. Okay, Luka, Isaacson, and Silva. So the rest of them we remove from position. 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 So now but I recommend you like at least put the two defenders. Yeah, so like this. So like your manager now chooses the rest. Okay? All right, let's see what he does. Okay? Let's see what happens. So now your manager is going to... But this is not his tactic. It's just the selection you chosen for him. Okay, so I am going to holiday mode your manager. Okay. We hope for the best. Okay, guys. I'm going Harakiri with my team. Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm not playing. Oh, Leicester is playing. Leicester is playing Wolves. Oh, big match for you guys, man. It is a clash for survival for Leicester City. No, I didn't clear the reserves. Yeah, I did not clear the reserves. That way, you see who is going to start with. Then the reserves, at least, we got some players, right? If I clear the reserves, dangerous. Because you lock in your reserves already. So now he's going to look at the rest of the players. And then your players are... You got like he's not gonna pick like for example it's interesting to see whether he picks Sumare now or Dewsbury Hall in midfield. Okay, Kulusevski again, Tottenham going in. Oh, Son Heung-min, you know he's never gonna win a header unless it's an open space. Alright, Areola Tung Sa with the header. Kulusevski wins the ball back. Yeah, 11 always takes priority over the subs. Correct. Nice. Oh, woodwork. Kulusevski. It's again. Oh, chaos in the box. If possible. We'll see what happens. We'll see who he goes with, okay? I suspect his bench is going to be unchanged. Yeah. Okay, Leicester are down a goal to Wolves. Oh my goodness. Offside, Declan. Get out of here. What are you still doing at Tottenham, West Ham United? Aren't you a Arsenal player by now? Oh yeah, sorry, this is vanilla save. Sorry, this is vanilla. This is a Spurs fan did mention that his save is of vanilla. Disallowed goal. Okay, alright. Tottenham Hotspur moved top of the table. I think, dang, the manager has spoken. Johnson. Don't worry, guys. When I make my millions for Daniel Levy, I'll pass you a couple of loan signings. You okay? We'll work together to drag Leicester. How's about this? We can do it in such a way. We friend. I friend. You my friend. I'm your friend. The long-term goal is both of us making it to the Champions League final. How's that for a plan? Leicester City and Spurs have a long-term goal of making it to the Champions League final. And I will do everything in my underworld power to help you with that. See, if it includes me bringing in players, signing players, and then loaning them to you. How about you set us Jokers and Coyote? No. We have to make sure that we all can get to Champions League, not just you. How bad are we doing that Daljit must give us charity? Look at Chico, baby. Chico, that's what I like. Chico is like, we are terrible. Is it owners? We don't know what to do. We have to depend on charity. You see, Chico, that's the spirit. Oh, what Chico has spoken. You think what? If you're bad players, is it? Need money from you. You think we can't do it our own? Already give us Trump one wild card. You think what? I need extra help from you, is it? We will get them into the Champions League. That's what he's trying to say. Yep, and he's doing everything. We're just typing. Correct. Areola. Well, I am 2-0 up, baby. Come on, Johnson. Brandon Johnson. What a Son Heung-min. I thought you were injured. You see, that's why I don't believe he's injured. Okay, hey, wait. I had a knock. Was that Dorrington? I had a 6.3. Yeah? We gave him a debut the last time, and then one of the young players, right? And then he made a lot of mistakes in defense. It looks like, he hasn't really learned from those mistakes. He went again, and he missed the chance to intercept. Look at that. You see what I mean? Pop. Yep. His technique, anticipation, positioning, all failed. Look at that. Anticipation 14, concentration 12, his positioning 12, work rate maybe, or technique. Yeah. All this need work. Come on, let's go into the... let's take over his training. Apparently, all these fellas don't know what they're doing. Who cares about Ariel? I want him to do first touch, man. He seems like he doesn't know what he's doing, man. Come on, ball control. Yeah. Bloody useless bum. What we need is a custom-made cyborg S-Man. Yeah, custom-made. All the S-Man does is follow your instructions to the letter. Pedro Porro with the short corner routine. He says it's a medicine. Pedro, yeah, beautiful thing you. We've got another goal. I know. Oh, our short corner routines, baby. They are absolutely massacring teams. Oh, look at this, man. Pedro Porro playing a shot to Madison. Then goes, and this is when he gets dangerous. This is the worst kind of short corner routine for goalkeepers. They cannot go for the ball. So you're at the far post, right? You want all the guys with good jumping reach. Very easy. The goalkeeper cannot go for it. And all you gotta do is make sure that you put two high creative players. I would rather that is easy, right? In your set piece routines. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Tottenham, London Derby. One-sided affair. I don't like what I saw from this team. It's a London Derby. I need to see some injuries, boys. Break a couple of legs and then you make me happy. Guys, fireworks have just started again. So, there's the only thing I can say, man. I live in an area where there's loads of fireworks. Okay, now we got to play Rodon and Torrington. I can't find a save to look at the stuff. Yeah, I have to save it. It's in the Dropbox folder, Chico. It's on the Dropbox folder. Yeah, let me see if I'm syncing it. Dropbox. I'll show you where it is. I think I'll do it on both sides. For I think it's a public folder. You check the public folder. It should be there. Hello. Come on, boys. Don't screw things up. No, we got a bunch of youngsters in defense. Oh, no. It's off the woodwork and it's in. Thomas Susek with a rocket. Come on. Be ready first. Don't worry about whether the goal is a good goal or not. Be ready. Then we talk later. Be ready. Throw us out. Because all this... Who is this idiot? Remerson Royal. What are you doing following him for? Rodon. Doesn't strike me with confidence. Dedic. Son Hyun-Mian. Oi. Son. My son. Okay, good clearance. Goikorias is Kulusevski. He's on his last legs. He's like, no more juice. Played a short pass out to Son Heung-min. He's looking for a shooting opportunity and he finds the back of the net as the Spurs are now up by 4 goals to 1. Son Heung-min will come off now from Marco Asensio. Yep. Okay. Take him off. Great goal from Son Heung-min. Wow, he's always scoring these kind of goals, for me. Okay, we got to look at Kulusevski next. We're on the 80th minute mark. Nice, terrible. I was going to say nice pass, but I don't get it. He never plays decent passes. Oh, that. Okay. Okay, all right. Pepe Sa, you 100%. Were you a substitute? No. Okay, so we bring on Bissouma. And then the last change will be Ricardo Horta for Kulusevski. Okay, done. That's it. Complete. All 5 substitutes are on the pitch. As Tottenham Hotspur look to wrap up this London derby. One of the... we can't look at it... We can't call it the lesser derby. Quite fun, huh? You got so many London derbies. Tottenham Hotspur versus West Ham. Tottenham Hotspur versus Arsenal. Adama. Adama. Shoots. Adama does not score. Okay, here we go. Last couple of minutes. Looking for a chance to score. Oh yeah, they're going to score. You kind of know it's going to happen. One of those unfortunate defense, stupid clearances at the back. The team cannot defend. Okay, Goikorias to Madison. There's not much time left, man. Ref, come on, blow the whistle. It's happened before to me. I was once leading by 4 goals to 1. 89 minutes on the clock. 6 minutes of stoppage, right? The final match score 5-4. I was like, huh? This is fun? Yeah, because I was playing all out attacking. Didn't care about defending. So it was very entertaining. Rodon. Which one do you prefer? Press much more often or more often? Actually, more often. I don't like to. It also depends on my system. If I'm using double DMs, right? If I'm using double DMs, then I will always play press more often only, not much more often. If I'm playing without DMs, then I'll play press much more often. Yeah, it depends on the system I play. Nicely done. Forza takes it down, finds Rodon, who delivers Asensio. Very nice passing as Tottenham Hotspur remind West Ham about the difference in aristocracy. Aristocracy. The difference in aristocracy. Emerson Royal. Dorrington, this is a great game for the youngster. He's got another chance to prove that he should be one of the squad members of this Tottenham Hotspur team. Nope, he's not going to be a squad member for long if he keeps passing like that. Oh, that goal is all down to Dorrington's bad pass. 5-3. Dorrington. Oh, and this guy, this kid, he had a 7.2, now he's got 7.0. Okay, it's not so bad. The hit was only... Leicester City have lost to Wolves. Okay, this is very important. Now, this is a home game. And it was a crucial home game. Because Wolves was above them. They needed to beat them. So let's go and check out what the manager did as there's a new leader, talk in town. It's Tottenham Hotspur. Now we go to your club, Leicester City. Let's check out what they did. Okay. I gotta do the press conference first. All right. Okay, let's go. Coming in here. There we go. Leicester City 1-3. Who did they pick? So much more for a drag the DM. Yeah, exactly. Leicester, Lucas started. Barnes, Isaksen started. Silva and Brauto was in defense. Dewsbury and Chowdhury. He went Pereira, Thomas, Barnes, Scott. Actually, guys, yeah, 2 yellow cards. Then Gabia came on for Silva. Sumari never played. He went with Chowdhury and Dewsbury, who actually had a really good game compared to the rest. The defense fell apart. Rothhaupt. Hey, looking at him, I would say that he's a decent defender. Okay. He's a decent, like, very smart defender. Can bring the ball out. He's easily a ball-playing defender. Okay. But they got found out. Where did they lose? I mean, yeah, Iverson, 15. Reflexes, 15. Average goalkeeper, Daniel Iverson. Looking at this, they had their chances, Leicester. But I think they gave away too many easy goals. Once again, we got to ask a question. Is this the problem of the manager? Because I'm always seeing a lot of players being pulled out of position. There we go. Boom, again. Too easy. That, again, went out too early. It's simple defending. You scored a goal against Wolves. Harvey Barnes. And then Sarabia. Guys, are you all going to make a decision on your assistant manager or not? Huh? I'm going to ask you all. You all better start thinking about your future, man. Are you going to wait? Are you going to give... Okay, this is the mistake Manchester United made, right? What's the mistake Manchester United made in real life? Right. They didn't give their manager enough time. Okay. All right. Are you giving your manager too much time here? Are you doing a United? Do you want to keep Mr. McLaren in the job? Or are you going to fire his ass? Now we got Rene Maric over at playing as a performance analyst right now, playing at HSV. So he's actually a pretty decent assistant manager. Okay. He can motivate the team. He's not a bunch of people out here. He's out swinging delivery for corners. He will always aim for the near post. Don't ask me about this. This is free kicks. So I don't really bother with all this. 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1. Pretty safe formations to pick. So what is your verdict? Are you still keeping your manager? Because it's 4th of December. I'm going to give everybody a rest for 2 days. Well-deserved rest as we have gone top of the table. Now if I'm looking at this team and I'm looking at your data hub and I'm looking at the team performance, I'm looking at this XG table. XGA, Leicester City is still bottom. They haven't moved away. They've got the worst defense or the worst setup for their team because they are just giving away too many opportunities to teams. In terms of goal scoring, yeah, they do. 17.1 is not too bad, but they are giving away too many opportunities. In terms of defending, what does it ask for? There's one more, edit general, I think. General performance, yeah, that's the one. Okay, so looking at this, okay, goals, conceding 2.2, 1.2, expected goals against per game. I mean, 2.13 and 2.2, not that much of a difference between the two. And looking at Zany Spurs fan, hours on the end, looking at his expected goals against per game 1.33, considered is always going to be slightly more, right? So, okay, and then we are just creating non-penalty expected goals is 1.99. So you're doing, compare the two teams. Of course, it's a quality of players as well. So what do you want to do? Or do you guys want to wait until tomorrow? Okay, I'm going to save this save for all those guys who want to give it a go. Okay, so this is in the other saves, in the public other saves Dropbox folder. It's called Nelly Fox's Life. All right, so it's there. It's in the Dropbox folder. And it will now update to the latest version. Boom. There we go. So Nelly Granville has been updated. Gustav Isaacson is injured. He's out for the next 2 to 3 weeks. So the manager did play your lineup, but they lost to Wolves. Now they got Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest coming up. You're in the quarterfinals of the EFL Cup, man. Not bad. Not bad at all, man. Leicester beating Leyton Orient in the 4th round. And then now you're in the quarterfinals. You're going to be playing Man City. In terms of competitions, at the moment, just away from the relegation zone. FA Cup, you're going to be playing Nottingham Forest. And the Carabao Cup, playing Man City. And right now, your top goal scorers are only Harvey Barnes and Luka. What's his name? Harvey Barnes and Lorenzo Luka. Okay, guys. I will have to be calling the stream soon. Gotta go and put the kids to sleep. So, I'm gonna save the game here. So while you guys can do your research, we will be back tomorrow for another round of this. You versus me, or it could be the conspiracy. I rather call it the conspiracy. We call this a conspiracy and then going forward because your team and my team have a plan. We're trying to get into the Champions League together. Champions League final together. All right, so that's going to be the plan. We are going to try and get into the Champions League final together. I will do my best to loan you my players, but I just give it. It has to be a proper negotiation. Yeah. It just can't be about me just giving it to you. I must have what you want, and you must have what I want for the negotiation to be mutually beneficial. Okay. So on that note, I want to thank everybody for popping into the stream. I have to go. We won't be raiding anybody. I think you guys can find your own way. I will be off. I have to go and put the kids to sleep. I shall be back tomorrow. I shall see you tomorrow. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.